Hail to thee, my kindred. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever and whenever you are. We're back with this very confusing... I'm trying to remember, like, everything that happened the last time, because it's technically been a little over a week since we last read through this, and... yeah, I don't think that this story has gotten itself to be less confusing. If not, it's quite the opposite. It's made itself more confusing as time goes on. But that's quite alright. That's quite alright. We'll get it or we won't. And that's that. We left off talking to... I believe... oh, what was her name? Our buddy's older brother, and he was telling us about how the whole town is being affected by whatever's going on, and basically things are not going to be good. This whole town is maybe screwed. I'm not too sure if it is salvageable. I don't believe it's meant to be salvageable. And we were given some kind of medicine that the guy told us to at least give to our, parents when things go down, because those are supposed to help with making things easier on individuals who are suffering the effects of, well, everything that's going on, really. It is a confusing thing, because I still remember when the other chick just kind of disappeared. Ira, right? That was her name, Ira, and she just like blipped out of existence. That still caught me so off guard. I was so confused on whether that was even really happening or not. Turns out it was. Today is a good day. Isn't that a silly sentence? You hear it all the time, but no one seems to realize how dumb it sounds. Why? Why is it dumb? I guess it's one of those common tautologies, like close proximity or end result. Oh, I see. It's not that I'm irritated by it. I actually find it rather sweet. But even so, you should remember that each day is inherently good. Even if you feel a bit under the weather, it's a good day. Even if you miss somebody really badly, it's a good day. Even if everything around you is changing in a way you fail to understand, it's a good day. The fleeting feelings of a human can't change the day's intrinsic qualities, can they? Still, I think I'm justified in saying that today. Because I'm drawing a comparison, you see. Today is good. Obviously, there's no other way to define it. But tomorrow will be even different, better. Tomorrow from 10:30 to 11, the sun will rise. Tomorrow at 10:30, the polar night will finally come to an end. Tomorrow at 10:30, I will be where I need to be. And where is that? I can't wait. I can't wait. I forget whether I need to squish myself into the corner a little bit. I believe I do. Let me just kind of drag myself down here. Not block everything that's on the screen. Your friend's not here today. Who? Who do you think? Your Pitbull, then. Hey, that's spot on. The bright electric light above my head stopped blinding me. My eyes don't hurt or water. It's white, pure artificial white, but there's no power to it, no substance to speak of. No effect, nothing to affect me with. It is as good as non-existent. Yeah, you don't have a boyfriend, right, Shubina? Why's that? Dude, look at her. Be real. Bro, Come on, don't say that. What? You want to be her boyfriend? Hey, Shubina, wanna go out with Igor? There's nothing I can be affected with. The light? No, I'm not looking at the light. There is no light to look at. The tundra outside stretches for all eternity. But it's not like a sphere, it's like a corridor. An eternity with clearly defined margins. Funny how that's possible at all. You're just so full of contradictions. It's very cute. Her description of like everything is just, ah yes, cute. You know, that's good. It would be pretty selfish if you stopped doing your homework altogether, yeah? We all rely on you, you know? Yeah, you're the best. You're so smart. What would we do without you? Hear that? The people need you, Shubina. We'll forgive you this time. Just don't get used to it. The tundra is an endless corridor. This city stretches its dimensions to their limit. It means the ceiling is only as low as the city allows it to be. The sky is only as tall as the city's tallest point. It's as if everything was set up for me from the start. Unlikely, but it's nice to think about it that way. A bird flies past the window again and again. I used to count, but now I've stopped. I close my eyes and feel the hard wood of the chair beneath me. I'm Asaya. Asaya is my name. It only took 2 days. It's been 2 days since I visited Marina's apartment. The time flew by so fast, yet each hour felt like a year. I don't know how it works. A lot of things I've been pushing to the furthest corners of my mind have been harder to deny. Not that I have reasons to deny them. There's nothing bad about people casting shadows at irregular angles, or sounds and voices coming from the wrong direction, or branches moving the exact same way in sync. Our memories replaying themselves differently each time. Or me doing things I've already done, but never noticing it in the moment, only after. It's alright. And everything is falling into place. Is it? The schoolyard looks okay. Still cold, still loud, with kids still shooting snowballs from the hill. Though I'm not sure what they're throwing them at. The light is slightly off. It's a little too blue. Why is it always this blue? It's a beautiful color. Marina and Vadim are just around the corner. They're both smoking. It's you. Marina? She doesn't talk. I see. How is your family? Yeah, I kind of forgot Vadim's family has been afflicted as well. What a pitiful face. I unbuttoned my coat and pulled a small bottle out of my apron. Here. Huh? Mom refused to take it. Then force her. I can't. What about you? I don't want them. Vadim takes the medicine from my hand. He dry swallows 2 pills right away. Marina, hey. He taps her shoulder. And she looks at him, dazed. See this? Okay. He takes a cigarette out of her mouth and passes it to her. Passes it to me. I don't smoke. Just hold it. He tries to open Marina's mouth a bit wider to slip the pill in. For a moment, it seems like she won't resist. Say, She shakes her head and slaps Vadim's hand away. He smiles faintly. My eyes sting. I give the cigarette back to him. I'm sorry. That's Her saying sorry is what get Marina to look at her. I hug her, and she hugs me back. Her hand reaches up and pats my hair. There's nothing to that gesture. It's like she moves on autopilot. It's okay. That's okay. I guess maybe it's like a stimulus thing, where it's like she's heard her say I'm sorry so many times, and she reflectively just kind of wants to comfort her, you know, or at least pretend to comfort, depending on whether she can feel the emotions or not. The television is still on, and I hear its quiet murmur from the living room. It was on in the morning, too. It was on yesterday. When was the last time it was off? I stand still by the glazed door. The matted glass makes it impossible to make anything out. All I can see is the bright glow of the TV framing my father's shadow. I don't want to open the door. I'm not going to open the door. But it's already half ajar. Mom isn't anywhere else in the flat. She must be there. She must be in there. Yesterday she kept asking me where Dad was again and again. I didn't tell her. But her sheets were all over the floor when I came back. And it asked if she crawled out of bed, then made her way towards the noise. Towards the living room. Mom? Mom? Dot, 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 dot. Lots of dots. This is kinda horrifying. Mom. And even more dots, okay. I guess Mom and Pa aren't doing too good, are they? I should come in. I should come in and talk to her. To them. My hand reaches towards the handle. The TV. What's that program? I don't think I recognize the sound of it. It seems familiar, like a regular news broadcast, but I can't understand a single word. Oh, slam. And I close the door. And I can still hear it faintly. It's okay. My breath is a little uneven. Why? It's okay. Sunrise is tomorrow. Right? Right. I'm Messiah. Tomorrow is the best day of my life. Tomorrow, tomorrow. And she keeps repeating her name to herself. It's kind of reminding me of a certain someone who did it in Morse code. My eyes snap open. What's the hour? I turn on the lamp. Okay. I wound up my alarm clock before bed, but that turned out to be unnecessary. In the end, I didn't get a wink of sleep. My heart won't stop beating out of my chest, and my head buzzed like crazy. What a mess. It was like that the night before the school trip, too. It's really inconvenient. Oh well. I feel much better, much calmer now. I wonder why. It's day X, after all. Maybe it's a kind of acceptance? Yeah, I suppose. Whatever happens, happens. It is what it is. It's a dim winter morning. I sit in the kitchen waiting for the tea to brew. I've already ripped the top sheet off the calendar. December 28th. Just 3 days before New Year's. 3 days. I totally forgot to get a present for my parents. There's been so much stuff going on, it's really slipped my mind. Bleh, I'm just making excuses. Not that it matters now, but... I stand up. Suddenly, I feel inclined to do something I really shouldn't. I know it's bad, but if I don't check for it now, then... it'll be very sad, I think. I grab a stool and drag it out to the big wardrobe in the hallway. I find the spot by accident while looking for something a couple of years ago. Up in the highest shelf behind the shoeboxes is where they hide my birthday presents. And the ones from New Year's, I assume. I've never checked the place after discovering it. Even though I was really curious sometimes, I didn't want to ruin the surprise. But this time... I see it. A colorful wrapper. For a second, I hesitate. This is it. This is my New Year's gift. Umar! How are ya? How are ya? We are reading a very confusing tale that is hard to explain. So I'm assuming we're nearing the end, or we are at the end, one or the other, of this long tale of very confusing things happening. It's a good story, mind you. Yes, I remember you. It's only been a day. You need not worry. My memory is bad, but it's not that bad. Hope your day has been going alright. It's a lot warmer over here this day than it was yesterday or the day before. I'm thankful for that. Gotta stretch a little bit, these crickety old bones of mine. Let me get a bit of water before I continue reading through this. You had your exam today, it went great, and that's fantastic. Fantastic to hear. Alright, where was I? For a second, I hesitate. That is it. This is it. This is my New Year's gift. I feel so wrong looking at it early. But, my hand reaches out and grabs the package. I giddily climb down from the stool. To my room. I don't want to tear the wrapping paper, so it takes a few minutes to open. Whatever is inside feels soft. No, not really. Is it... Oh, I see. It's both hard and soft. You wonder how you look like? What do you mean you wonder how you look like? You look like you. Look in the mirror. 2 whole presents. Wow. First is a hardcover journal. I peek inside. Whoa. The paper is so good quality. It even has a little introduction page for me to write my name on. Man, I really feel like writing something now. This is so cool. The first page. The one right after the introduction, it's missing. I didn't notice it at first, but upon closer look, it definitely seems like someone tore it out. But why? The other part of the present... I hold a pair of mittens in my hands. They're a soft cream color with a neat red pattern on the cuff. I put them on. They're really warm. I pat my face with them. What's the scariest part of the forest? A bamboo. Okay, that's just cheesy. I stare down at the presents I've opened too early. I should write something in the journal, but I don't. I don't have the time. I can't come up with a poem this quickly, and it takes me a while to draw anything good. Not that I'm all that good at drawing in the first place. What do I do? What do I do? I need to finish my tea. I need to go soon. Damn it, anything will do. I can't leave the journal blank. Mom wanted me to write in it. She wanted me to have it. She bought it. She wrapped it into pretty paper. She hoped I liked it. I like it. I really like it. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna write in it for as long as I can. I'm gonna write about how much I like it. And I'll write about how cool the hardcover is and how smooth the paper feels. And I'll write about how soft and pretty the mittens are. I thought she gave up knitting a long time ago. Well, maybe I just didn't notice. Didn't care to ask. That's probably the case. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I never talked to you as much as I should have. Have we ever talked? We have, right? I'm not sure. I'll apologize to you again and again. I'll write 2 pages of apologies, note 3. And I'll write about how grateful I am to you. I'll thank you many times. There has to be at least as many thank yous as there are sorries. I still need to write more. That's okay. I've got more to say. I'll write how much I love you too. That's gonna be a lot. It's gotta be. I'll list everything that I love about you. It'll be a little difficult at first, as embarrassing as that is to admit, but I'll try. Do I have facial hair? Look upon me. Guesstimate. This, like I said, like, this story is gonna be a little bit confusing for you since we're basically at the end of it. But basically, if I had to boil it down, I mean, it's free on Steam, but, you know, if you're interested in getting it. But basically, we're in a town, it's like I think 80-something. Or 70-something, we're in like the USSR, in like some secret town, and weird things happen in the sense that for a long time, a certain character goes missing that our character kind of gives a damn about because she inadvertently helped our character out. And then we kind of figure out that the whole town is having like a weird reality fluctuation situation that isn't really well. I mean, it's kind of explained. It's just hard for me to explain. And so we are basically, I think, like I said, we're basically at the end of the story, I assume anyways, where things are kind of, you know, I guess our character thinks it's fine that this is happening because she's always had like a strange kind of outlook on life itself. She's very poetic about life. So she just thinks like, oh, this is fine. Everybody else is a little freaked out about it. Well, the few people that have noticed that things are kind of going a little haywire and that reality is weirdly trying to get itself back in order, and the whole town is now assumedly affected by this. And like I said, some people take notice of it, others don't. It's a bit weird to explain, but that's basically what has been happening. Let me go on with the story. I love your cooking. Well, to be perfectly honest, I never liked the meals too much, but watching you cook always felt so nice. And I love when you talk about something with a smile. I can't remember the last time that happened, but I know it did, and it made me happy. I love how pretty you are, especially when you put on that dress. You know, the flowery one. I love how you ask me about my day and what I would like from the store. And I love it when my face is red from how hard I'm thinking. My head's starting to hurt. This is why it's so hard. Why is it so hard to come up with this stuff? Isn't it wrong? Shouldn't these things come naturally? Doesn't that make me a terrible child? It's like there's this border in my mind and I just can't cross. Like, I can reach is all I can reach is the most surface level observations, and everything beyond my immediate surroundings is swallowed up by an impenetrable darkness. And it's like my memories are... Ah, that's right. Of course that would make sense. I looked down at the notebook. Despite my reservations, I've managed to exhaust a good dozen pages. Skimming them now, my grammar isn't very good. It was never that bad, was it? Perhaps it's time I stopped. My hands feel sore. Let you drop the best dad joke? Why does Asia lack soap opera? Why? Why does Asia like soap operas? What are you cooking up? Because Asia has India. What? How does that make sense? uh. My hands feel sore. I shake my wrist and glance up at the clock. Crap, I really need to go. But it did feel so nice to write here. This really is a wonderful present. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you. Signed, Asaya. Signed, Asaya. My name is Asaya. I closed the book and grabbed the mittens I've left on the bed. They're really lovely, too. Soap, India, bathing, racist oh. What? Okay. You're making a racist joke against yourself? That's crazy. That's crazy. They're really lovely too. Of course I'll wear them. I gotta get dressed. The tea must be cold by now, but that's for the best. I'll just down it quickly. Then I'll brush my teeth, brush my hair, make myself look decent, and then... then I'll be on my way. Luckily, it didn't take long. I slip into my Valenki and take a last look down the hallway. The door to the living room is still closed. There are no shadows on the other side. Just quiet static. I think that's okay. Goodbye, everyone. I leave my apartment. The door closes itself behind me. Why is the baby tomato crying? Why? Why is the baby tomato crying? Everything is so quiet. It's still pretty early, I suppose. And it's Sunday, too. And I went to school yesterday, which means it's Sunday. They had schools on Saturdays? Okay, that's crazy. No, wait. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so... Yeah! That means they had schools on Saturdays, what the hell? Because he couldn't catch up to his mom. Okay. That one's good. That one's good, I'll admit. People don't get up early on the weekend, so that's why there aren't any. That's a good explanation, even if it's wrong. Even if I know why nobody's around. It's really true. The wound is closing, and soon the world will heal. The sky is a lovely muted indigo. I wish the street lamps weren't on so that I could see it a little lot better. The sun will have already come up by the time they're off. A pity, but there is also a lot of charm to how these streets look at this time of the day. Especially with all of the New Year's decorations. It's just what I seem to have grown a little tired of the dark. Don't worry, it's only a little. I like how the yellow lights contrast with the blue. I like how snowflakes flitter under burning beams. I like how snow mounds shimmer when they're just outside the rings of light. And actually, I want to get a better view. Can I really do this? I don't see why not. I look both ways, more out of habit than genuine caution. It's not like we had tons of cars driving through here before. Did we? I mean, everything's pretty close. So the cars driving past were mostly outsiders coming in and out of the city. We didn't get too many of those, I believe. That's how it should have been, logically speaking. I bet that's how it was. I'm sorry, my head has been getting pretty foggy. Please bear with me. Oh geez, so even her memories and even her head's being kind of, even her with her open-mindedness about the whole situation is being affected by the way reality is kind of getting all messy. Oh jeez, this is kind of sad. How very Edgar Allan Poe of the main character, yeah. I mean, I don't remember much about Edgar Allan Poe, but like I said, she is very poetic about life itself. She has very positive views on it, very... not naive. She isn't naive. Even one of the characters mentions it, that, like, it's not naivety, but, like, she's just very, I guess, optimistic. I mean, maybe that's the wrong word. She just has, like, a very, very, very positive outlook on things. Like, it's hard for her to just see things negatively. Today was his birthday. Edgar's, was it? I would have never known. I quickly walk into the middle of the road. Asaya. I'm Asaya. My name is Asaya. Right. The street. I've walked here all my life, but it looks so much broader now. I like this angle. It feels fresh. Walking down the road like that, no, I don't want to walk. It's childish, but my body feels like running. I've never flown in an airplane, but I've seen this on TV. They have those long track lines with guiding lights, just like the streets ahead with street lamps on each side. It's pretty close, right? And just like a plane, I'm going to ascend above the clouds, up to the stratosphere and beyond. This is my landing strip. And now I'll spread my wings, I'll rev my engine, and take off. What are you doing? Oh. I stumbled and collapsed into the snow. What? 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 I shuffled to get back up, to see the person who just spoke to me. That voice, that laugh, it can't be, it can't be, it can't be. Mystery character? Watch where you're stepping, yeah? Will ya? I don't think we've seen this person before. How do I screenshot again? I forgot. There we go. Just in case we need a screenshot for another stream of this. And watch where you're stepping, will ya? Tasia? My body moves on its own. Whoa there! I fling my arms around her. She laughs and spins me around. Tasia! Tasia, you're... I missed you so much! It's been a while, hasn't it? I can't stop giggling. It's hard to speak at all. Tosia is laughing too. We have not seen Tosia before, at all. We've heard of her. You're gonna send poetry into your chat? As long as it's nothing inappropriate, it's all good. I can't promise it'll make much sense to me though. I am quite a dumb individual. We settled down to catch our breaths. I'm so happy you're here. I thought I'd never see you again. Right back at ya. Man, look at you now, though. All grown up. You've also changed a bit. Your voice is different. Huh? Really? Yes. Whoa. That's bonkers. I didn't notice at all. You still say that? What? Bonkers? You got a problem with bonkers? Oh, Kara. I'm just gonna call you Kara. Kara, how are you doing? I hope you're doing alright. Once was a crab. Silence cruising the stream. Unfortunate it was, not knowing the problem on the brim. Suddenly appeared some reason to swim towards, which indeed was a lure. That was verse 1. Oh, jeez. That's a strong start to a poem. That's definitely a strong start. I don't. I thought so. Tosia, I can't believe it. It's been 3 whole years, but it's also like no time has passed at all. And she looks a little older, but her personality is just as I remembered it. So, where are you heading? Oh, I'm going to the research center. Huh? Why? I have something I need to do. It's important. Okay, here's the first. So what it fished out helped the poor crab to be situation sure, looking at its bruises, injured, and its own cut fin. The fisherman left the poor carp. Okay, carp. I misread. What did I... Oh no, listen, I told you I'm stupid as hell. Listen, you're literally watching me misread things as I try to read the game. Carp. Looking at its bruises, injuries, and its own cut fin, the fisherman left the poor carp, rather not in his typhon. Realizing the small carp somebody actually cared, he still was given importance, even though not paired. Yay. That's a nice little thing, though. I assume you're into poetry. Unless you just came up with that on the spot, which is better than what I could do, honestly. I would not be able to give you a proper criticism, for I am not one that knows much about poetry in the first place, but I hope you had a fun writing. A fun time writing. There we go. You write like tons. Ah, I see. I've thought about writing poetry, but then I realized I'm a bit too dumb. Maybe I should read poetry before I start writing poetry. That could theoretically help. Alright, let's continue on before I forget to read the freaking visual novel here. Whoa, so serious. Yeah. You're not gonna tell me what it is, are ya? Why, it's not really a secret. I'm gonna send a message to the world. A message? Like love and peace? Kind of. Man. We met at last and you decide to act all cryptic? Give me a break. Sorry, but you can tag along if you want. See everything for yourself. Why not just tell me? Blah. Sure. Not like I have a choice. Yay! We got a buddy to tag along. It actually does? I see. I shall see if there's free poetry online at some point in life. We walked down the empty road, chatting just like we did when we were children. I'm so happy. I just really couldn't imagine ever seeing her again, talking to her, hearing her voice. Tosia, my memory of her seemed so spotty at times, but I'm glad I was right. I remembered her right. How have you been anyways? Good. I still write and walk around, and I've met a lot of nice people. Yeah? Like who? Where do I start? First, there were the guys at school. For a while, I didn't have any friends, well, after you left, but then they started talking to me, and, they joke with me every day. Yes, her bullies. And there's this boy, Vitya. We talk with him sometimes. Last week he bought me soda. Yeah? Then there's Maria. Maria? You call her by her full name? No, not really. It just sounded natural for some reason. Okay, she's either misremembering their names or giving Tosia different names purposefully. Read classics like the small novella White Nights by Fyodor Dostoevsky. Oh, the depressed guy. The depressed Russian man. I've heard of Dostoevsky before. Quite the rough life that one has had. No, not really. It just sounded natural for some reason. She's very popular, but she still finds time to talk to me, and we hang out a lot. And she brought magazines to read with me. Oh, and we went to the cinema the other day. And there was a Hollywood film showing. Whoa, sounds fun. What was the name? It was about a star, and my mind scrambles for anything, even the vaguest memory of what the movie was, but it's like looking through the glass pane of our living room, nothing but blurry shapes and muttering I can't decipher. You okay? Huh? Yes, I'm fine. Sorry, there's been a lot on my mind. Sure looks like it. But hey, you're a real socialite, huh? You're a real socialite now, huh? Who would have thought? No, it's not like that. I mean, compared to how it used to be, I'm glad to hear it, really. I guess. Thank you. Maybe I shouldn't have come back at all. No, what are you saying, Tosia? Of course I'm kidding. Jeez, you're so easy to tease. She ruffles my hair. Bah, you're mean. Yeah. Speaking of, the other kids aren't picking on you, are they? Picking? No, of course not. Yes, they are. You sure? If I wanted to bully someone, you'd be the top of the list. No. Seriously, the boys can get a little carried away with their games, but my friend never lets it go too far. Your friend? You mean Masha? No, not her. Another girl. Her name is Ira. Oh? Ira's really cool. She's amazing. Well, Ira's like gone. She blipped away. The most shit part about live chat is how freaking long it takes to reach me. The moment of the references ends like years ago. I mean, I have it so that the delay is at like as low as it can be without it affecting the stream. Although I get that. Remember, there's also the fact that, the internet, like, because you guys, you two are further away from me than most of my viewers, I think the stream itself is gonna just take longer to, like, load for you. You know what I mean? So there's also that to account for. But I get what you mean. Ira's really cool. She's amazing. She can come across as a little unfriendly at first, and the way she talks is sort of rough. But she's a very kind person. And, now that I think about it, you two are pretty alike. Well, if you say so. Wait, are you saying I talk like a brute? I didn't say that. I said sort of rough. And I'm supposed to be the mean one. The internet is fucked. Heartbreak. It just be like that sometimes. It's not bad though. I like that about you two. Uh-huh. Never heard the words backhanded compliment? No, really. I'm a little jealous. I wish I could talk like that sometimes. Never mind. Hey, you can't do that. Spit it out. I said it's nothing. Forget about it. Come on. Tosia, please. For old time's sake. Don't make those eyes at me. Seriously. It's gonna sound bad. It's okay. You often say bad-sounding things. There goes another backhanded compliment. Fair enough. Alright, well... It's stupid. She scratches her head and looks away. Yeah, Tosia is just as she's supposed to be. I'm starting to wonder whether Tosia is even real. You're kind of a wuss. Can't argue with that. So, when I was away, I kept thinking, man, she's probably having a real tough time over there. Those bastards better not touch her or else... And then, nothing followed. Wait, why does your character look like a boy? Like an e-boy? What do you mean, like an e-boy? I'm just a fellow. I don't think I look like much of an words. I don't think I look like that, like much of an e-boy at all. You ever seen e-boys look as tired as me? Well, you're completely here. You are indeed completely here. JK, you're cute. Psh. You shush now. You silly goobers. Where were we? And then nothing followed. No else. Because there was really nothing I could do. Where did the word really even come from? There's no really on the screen. I just made that word up. Because there was nothing I could do. I was so freaking mad. But seeing you now, I'm calmer. You seem a lot more than before. You smile a lot more than before. Really? She nods. If those friends of yours are as great as you say they are, I guess I don't need to worry anymore. Tosia? Don't say anything. I knew it'd come out lame. It's not lame at all. I mean, your worries, I really was sad when you left. I don't remember it very well, but there's this pain in my chest whenever I think back to that time. I think that was for a long while. It was very hard for me. Oh, poor gal. How about a challenge? Depends on the challenge. Read everything in Russian accent now. No, not happening. Pain in chest? Oh no. Yeah. I mean, if you had a good old buddy with you and then you lost them, you separated during childhood for whatever reason, it'd be pretty bad. Please do an accent. How would I even do that? It wouldn't even come out good. But fine, I'll do it for like a minute. I'll do it for like a couple of sentences. What would it? Because I can't think of anything but like a very stereotypical accent. That's the only thing that I can cook up in my mind as to what kind of Russian accent to make. Just some stereotypical, go on. But then, no, that's not. Little bit, no. I can't do it. I don't know how to make an accent. Go to setting and change your vocal cord language to Russian. That is crazy talk. Go to settings and change my vocal cords. Okay. Oh man, what am I, an automaton now? I'm a robot all of a sudden? But then, little by little, I learned to do better. That's the closest thing you're gonna get. Because I realized, fuck, I can't do it. I can't keep it up, I'm sorry. Talk of advice. Because I realized something very important. That pain I felt when you left wouldn't go away by itself. It was my job to mend it. So that emptiness I felt, I decided to fill it with wonderful things. Wonderful things? Anything nice would do. A tasty meal, a warm blanket, a lovely book. But I was pretty bad at it when I started. How so? I guess I was picky, really. I kept thinking, is this good enough to qualify? There's nothing special about it. It's not beautiful enough, it's not sweet enough, there's nothing wonderful about it at all. And nonsense like that. But if I kept thinking that way, the whole inside me would never get filled. Okay, so now we're getting an explanation as to why she sees everything as, like, beautiful. That's interesting. You'll miss that accent? Wait, how about we tell you to change accents randomly? Nah. It'll take me too long to read if I keep switching up accents. Then I would never have enough. So you lowered your standards. I wouldn't put it that way. I think I became more aware of myself. I thought about my place in the world. I thought about what really counts as wonderful. When you think wonderful, what does the word mean to you? Huh? Well, wonderful is wonderful. Something great, or like, extraordinarily good. Right. See, extraordinary. And? For something to be considered extraordinary, there needs to be an ordinary thing to serve as the base comparison. Right? Yeah, I guess. That empty space, the one that I wanted to fill so badly, it was still part of me. So I came to realize, me, my mind and body, those were my baselines. I am the world's measuring standard. And when I worded that thought to myself, it was like my eyes finally opened. Everything suddenly became so clear. Everything in the world. It all became worthwhile. It all became extraordinary. It became wonderful. They both talking like our talk yesterday. Yeah, it's a little philosophical, you know? Just a little bit. I used to live under the impression that I had the right to judge everything by some universal quantifier. It's true, there is a median value to everything, that perfect straight line that the whole world balances around. But what I failed to realize was that this median value, the idea of average, it was so far above me, so unreachably high, that the idea of me labeling anything as unremarkable became laughably brazen. Do a British accent? No. No. I still had some trouble, but feeling that emptiness became easier. So much easier. I didn't have to pick and choose anymore. So, please don't worry about me anymore. To me, each day is brimming with wonderful things. So, have you filled it? The hole in your chest. I don't need to do that anymore. Do a Mars accent? Oh, please? No. Just because you said please, I'm not gonna do it even more. Freaking please, please do it. You guys are actual goobers, bro. I don't need to do that anymore. Because you're back. Now I have you here now. And I have my friends too. Huh. So I'm not in the friend category anymore. Huh? No, that's not what I meant. I'm teasing, dummy. You still take everything to heart, huh? You just don't let up. Hey, gotta make up for all the lost time. Anyways, Asaya, listen, the stuff you said. Tosia sighs. She looked like she's about to say something I'd rather not hear. Yeah, we're girly pops. Yeah, I know what please means. please equals please equals please equals please equals prayers. What? British. How about you make British sounds? Tosia sighs. She looks like she's about to say something I'd rather not hear. I'm sorry, but I didn't need this right now. I don't need this right now. Look. The complex. I run towards the entrance. Oh, wait. For a second, I hesitate. What am I going to say once I enter? They'll stare at me expectantly, and I'll probably blurt out something weird. I'll make a total fool of myself. Then I'll... No, enough. That kind of thinking, that's just a force of habit. I know none of this will happen, because... Easy there, jeez! Tosia looks over the door of... Tosia looks over the door and the building's tile plate. So... You're just gonna waltz into the place? Well... I'll give it a shot. The windows are all dark. Click. Oh. It's open. Weird. I assume there's not going to be many people inside. Well, what nickname do we call you? What do you mean nickname? I have no need for a nickname. I am simply Yolotl, or YOLO, or Jolly. Whichever comes easiest, honestly. It takes my eyes a couple of seconds to get used to the darkness. The hall... I haven't been here in so long. It doesn't exactly feel familiar. You think there's a light switch somewhere here? Let's look. Found it. Ah! The room suddenly fills with light. Ow. Tosia, please give me a warning next time. Oops, sorry. I blinked to adjust my vision. Just the light. Jolly works. I meant jolly exactly. You even spelled it right. Your lights blinked and it's cold at night. Are ghosts real? Possibly. You never know. I blinked to adjust my vision. Right. I don't recognize this place at all. It's been a long while, but it's only been 3 years. Everything from that time is still so hazy. Well, where to? The top floor. So up the staircase. Alright. How about grabbing a flashlight then? I don't want to search for switches every time we climb a floor. Sure, but where would you get it from? The janitor should have one. I suppose. The empty janitor booth by the entrance is open as well. Tosia marches in and begins shamelessly rummaging through the drawers. I skim the key rack. I'll probably need one to get to the roof, but for some reason, I have this certainty that it won't be necessary. All the doors in this building are unlocked. I know this for a fact, but if you ask me why, I wouldn't have a satisfying answer. Not here. Not here. Oh! Holy crap, check this out! She pulls out an outdated calendar. Every month has a bikini model to go along with it. It's one of those calendars, huh? That's a great. The story is relating to your real life. I hope not. I hope reality isn't collapsing for you. That would be a little weird. It's foreign too. Is that Lithuanian? I'm not sure. Looks like Mr. Janitor knew how to keep himself busy. Tosia, we don't have that much time. Yeah, I hear ya. Soon enough, she fishes out a flashlight from a box under the desk. Now we're as prepared as we'll ever be. Our footsteps echo through the empty building. The first floor is still bright, but crossing into the second feels like diving into a pitch-black pool. After a bit of fiddling, Tosia shines the flashlight into the void. The beam illuminates a statue by the wall. It's thin and wiry, but the shadow cast has a rather intimidating shape. Why flashlight? Oh, it's a horror story too. I wouldn't be surprised if it does take that turn. There has been times where it kind of jump scares you a little bit. Wait, Yali, you gotta go. It's 2:32 a.m. here. Well, I bid thee farewell. May the rest of your day be fine. May the gods bless you, and may the stars shine in your honor. We'll see you around. We'll see you around, hopefully. Take care of yourself. ... Are you scared? Me? No. I don't like this place. I think it's interesting. We'll return with chokes. I can't wait. I think it's interesting. There's nothing interesting about it. It's just a big old garbage bin. That's harsh. That's too soft. Honestly, I know you're kinda like that, but shouldn't you of all people be a tad more critical? Huh? Why? They're the reason we got split up in the first place. Doesn't that make you mad at all? I suppose, but I just don't remember it all too well. I see. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. I'm just a bit surprised considering. Well, whatever. Maybe it's for the best. Sorry. Apologize again and I'll kick you. No, why? You know, Tosia kind of looks like Asaya a little bit. Different haircuts, obviously, but I don't know. Like, to me, they kind of look similar. It could just be the art style, though. We keep going up and up and up. The sky outside and the windows is starting to brighten, but it's still too dark to walk without a flashlight. I think I'd be really creeped out if Tosia weren't here with me. Then again, maybe not. And there's nobody left to harm me after all. If I've made it this far, it means the universe has willed it. Jump scare? Psh, no. There won't be any jump scares. Or are you confused about what the word jump scare means? It could be one or the other. And if the universe has willed it, then I'm following a predetermined path. There's no point in fearing a fate that's predetermined. I shouldn't be scared. I shouldn't be worried at all. But I watch the halo slide along the stairs and walls and railings, and I keep thinking of the scene from a cartoon. A really popular cartoon I can't recall the name of. The episode where they are stuck in a dark cargo hold and the bunny makes scary shadow puppets appear in the flashlight. It got me so spooked as a kid. Of course, I'm not afraid of things like that anymore. It's just a vague memory that keeps rattling around in my head like a coin in the washer. A little irritating, but it's not worth dwelling on. Which reminds me... I know it's probably unpleasant for you, but... Yeah? Do you remember why you had to leave? That... You don't have to if it makes you feel bad. Pissed is what it makes me. I don't remember what they called it exactly. Some scientific mumbo jumbo. Osmotic distortion that. Osmotic distortion this, osmotic distortion that. I guess the fact that I exist didn't sit well with them. What? That's terrible. Man, it just really got on my nerves. You were all up in arms about it too. I I can imagine. Sorry. It seems like I couldn't do anything in the end. You did everything you could. Honestly, I'm kinda surprised I let you go after that, after all that. What do you mean? Your ability. Eh? You know, willing things into existence. Hey, don't quote me on that, okay? I'm oversimplifying and, it was all pretty complicated, you know? Not like all your wishes came true or whatever, but essentially, they said you had the potential to cause big distortions. Oh. Yeah, this game has a tendency of like doing that. They kind of like they just drop that on you. They just drop information on that like that on you and you're just like, "Okay, I guess that's a thing now." Existence. Yeah, apparently our character can will things into existence, which is certainly, does that mean no? Well, maybe. How would that even work? I guess that now brings up the question of whether we can will people into existence, or whether we can change people's attitudes, or like how much can we will into existence? That's the question now. But essentially, they said that you had the potential to cause big distortions. Big distortions. That's... I hold my breath. Right. Right, that does sound about right. Something like that. I've heard something like that before. 3 years ago? No, not just then. Long after, I've heard very similar words. I've known someone who said... Someone who wanted to create a distortion but failed. Because... And they said you were one of them? Distortions? Pretty much. I think I tipped off some sort of radar. Oh. Okay, so Soya is... Okay. So what, she's technically not real? Or I guess... Asaya willed her into being. Does that mean she has like a whole history then that isn't supposed to be a thing? Like, you know, because for her, in order for her to exist, she would need to have parents, and those parents would need to have parents, which means the distortion is pretty big, because you're technically changing history a little with that kind of power, assuming it goes that far. Weird. Okay, that's weird. I see. That rings a bell. A bell I can just barely hear. An office. Wires. Someone talking to me in a friendly voice. Ah. It's also dark. It's impenetrable. I feel as if I'm trying to illuminate a ballroom with a matchstick. Damn it all. Do you remember anything after? After you left? Yeah. Aside from the stuff you already told me. Well, I furrow my brows. After Soya left. After she left. What happened right after she left? All I can remember is the feeling of deep despair. Jeez, it's fine. You look like you're gonna pop a vein. I'm... sorry, it's just really hard. I feel like I'm just about to grasp it, but it slips away. It slips into this awful feeling. Like I've lost all hope. Ah, well. Who cares if you don't remember the details? I'm here now, yeah? Could it be that she's here because reality is now becoming, like, so wonky that, like, the distortion is available? Again, like, okay, I'm assuming her going away... I don't know if... Because I guess we were given clues a little bit earlier where Asaya is like, oh, she's exactly how I thought she would be, right? Like, a little older and, you know, her voice changed a little, but she's exactly how I thought she would be. Which I guess, what I'm trying to say is that, like, maybe her disappearing or being taken away was her as a distortion being unmade, and Asaya somehow incidentally remade her? Maybe? Like, brought her back into existence? I don't know. There's a lot of things that would need to, like, there's a lot of pieces to the puzzle that we just don't have right now. I guess it doesn't matter in a sense, but it would be interesting to have those. Who cares if you don't remember the details? I'm here now, yeah? Yeah, I'm really, I'm really happy about that. I got that the first time. Oh, look. Ah, the mural. I remember it. So that head of yours ain't completely empty. But it's not like I forgot stuff on purpose. I can never be too sure with you. And now you're just being mean. Sorry. I approached the wall with my my fingers traced the ridges of the mosaic. It's so cold. I feel like I'm repeating movements. My eyes are drawn to the large window panes just to the right. It's already... The light pink glow emanates from the far-off mountain ridge. So we don't need a flashlight anymore. The story's getting mysteriously sick. Oh, trust me, it's always been mysterious. Tosia plops into the chair, switching it off. I think I know why they let me go. Yeah? Why? Because I wasn't special. I can't tell you exactly how I know, but I think everyone is able to do it. To create these irregularities. Not so? It's just a feeling I have. My memory is spotty after all. But I figure it works like this. Distortions grow with belief. So the more people are involved, the easier they are to stabilize. Maybe some people just don't need so much outsider help to make them stick. Some even cause them unintentionally. Like you? Probably, yes. If my ability is what you say it is, but it exists in every living being. Most just don't realize it for some reason. Well then, it better stay that way. You think so? Yep. Or else you get this. She gestures around the hall. The complex. The people, the whole freaking city. Everything just gets twisted. There are things in the world not meant for humans. Most have that mental barrier for a reason. But what about you? You probably wouldn't exist if it weren't for this. What are you talking about? Of course I would. You'd just have called me by another name. Huh? I mean, I'd still be Tosia. You simply wouldn't label me as a distortion. I never call you something like that. Well, that's just a scientific term. Deny it all you want, that's how the world defines me. I don't care about that. You're a friend to me. You always will be. Sure, that's nice of you. But that's not what I'm getting at. To be frank, I don't think there's anything wrong with the whole distortion label. I just hate being grouped in with the stuff they're doing here. Huh? The distortions produced by this place are nothing like me. They're too calculated, too institutional. But I was born from a wish made in earnest. If both of us had never known these rules, what the world deems as balanced or unbalanced, I'd still exist. You just call me a miracle. Ew. Forget it. I forget I put it like that, okay? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But did I ever tell you about it? About the world always rebalancing itself? I know this, but how do you? What they're doing here is a crime. Not just against the stability of the universe or whatever. I couldn't care less about that. It's an insult to everyone's hopes and prayers. Because whatever change they're trying to enact comes from a mandate, not the heart. It's a great distortion. This great distortion, irregularity, whatever you call it, it's not a sin in itself. Its cynicism behind it is. Oh, the cynicism behind it is. Tosia sighs and reclines back into the armchair. I don't have anything to argue with. I see. I thought I've reached the very end, but I didn't think I could fall any deeper in love. Not at this point. And yet here I am. So it turns out that you're quite romantic. So pure of heart, huh? Do you have a heart? Not in a traditional sense, of course, but it doesn't matter. Whatever passes for a heart in you, I hope my message reaches it. A little bit of water. The glow keeps getting brighter. I check the clock on the wall. Tosia, we have 30 minutes left. Let's go. Yes, sir. Finding the exit to the roof doesn't take long. Just a separate staircase down the hallway. I press on the handle. No resistance. I guess I was correct. There's no need for keys anymore. Of course there isn't. Everything is becoming right. Everything is returning to its most natural state. All of the lock values have been reset to 0. That is the default state of a lock. What is the default state of a lock? It's being open. Bright. It's so bright outside. I blink a little. Whew. If this was summertime, I think I would get blinded. Little by little, my vision adjusts. I blink again, just staring straight ahead. And then I see it. There's the morning light. A pink haze sprawls over the vast horizon. It fades into the softest yellow hue, then into cyan, then into a sleepy purple shade. The darkness is now far behind, retreating back into the icy tundra. And the city rests below. What was its name again? I suppose that isn't important anymore. The streetlights are already off. The roads are clean and quiet. The windows of the block burn pink. I kind of forget how loud the music is for me. Let me turn it down a little. There we go. The roads are clean and quiet. The windows of the blocks burn pink. Everything's silent. Everything's at ease. And right above me, stretching into the soft violet sky, is the radio tower. Ah, the snow. Huh? It's falling upwards. What? I take a look around. Whoa, you're right. I didn't even notice. The white flakes split off from the snowy mountains and calmly float up to the heavens. Sound killed the vibe of the story a little bit. Yes, this particular soundtrack is particularly like kind of louder than the others, and I don't know why. How cute. Everyone's going home. I stretch my arms out. The snow coats the bottom of my mittens. By the way, you still afraid of heights? No, not really. They were never that scary. Oh yeah? How about that time at the Ferris wheel? I was 9. Well, look at you. I remembered. I remember that. You sure did. Your memory's real selective, huh? And merciless. No, I actually... A lot of things are suddenly much clearer. Yeah? Yes, they're not good things, but... I see. I see. I've used up all the matches Tosia gave me. The dark ballroom, the massive hall I couldn't hope to ever illuminate in full. Thin morning light began to creep in through the windows. The corners are still drenched in darkness. The windows, the shadows cast by the columns, rows of splat black chairs and drapery are still the same impenetrable black, but I can finally see around me. I see where I am. The lovely pattern on the marble floor, the beautiful exotic vases, the dozens of paintings lining the walls. Ha! There I go again. Ballroom? Lavish decor? Who am I kidding? The place that I struggled so hard to see was no more than a stuffy little room. The morning light shines through a concrete crack, not through an arched window. The beam falls not on marble, but onto... There isn't much to fall on. No, my own pathetic figure arriving on the floor, crying for Tosia. The smell of gasoline inside the pitch-black body shop. A shattered window leaving painful cuts. Apologizing to everyone's parents. My dad getting fed up with my hysterics. My mother's sad, embarrassed face. It's all just so... boring. Huh. Sorry. What for? You asked if I remembered anything from right after you went away. So, it's not worth talking about. You already knew that, right? Yeah. You're still gonna do it? Of course. That doesn't change anything. Glad to hear that. Well then, up we go. I nod. Up we go. I hate to admit it, but looking up through the metal railings makes me a bit nervous. I grab onto the service ladder and I gave it a shake just to make sure. Seems very stable. Not even a rattle. It's good. I mean, of course, it should be safe. This place had to be well maintained, and relatively speaking, the climb isn't all that high. There are much taller radio towers out there. Even if I had to climb one of those, it wouldn't be a problem. I'm really not afraid of heights. I wasn't lying. I wouldn't be scared. You alright? Yes, all good. What am I doing? At this point, I have no right to hesitate. I step onto the ladder and begin to climb. Tosia follows suit. My boots aren't exactly made for this. Gotta be careful not to slip. I didn't think of it at first, but now that I'm a dozen meters above the floor of the roof, the cold in my hands is becoming harder to ignore. Even with mittens on, it's freezing to the touch. Must be the thin layer of ice wetting the wool. Oh well, letting go isn't an option, and neither is climbing down. You holding up okay? Yes, I'm fine. You sure? You seem to be getting tired. I'm okay. Listen, we both know you're a wimp, alright? No use in playing tough, so it's chill if you just... I said I'm fine. Clank, 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 clank. You... Clank, 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 clank. So you've changed after all, haven't you? What do you mean? I'm not sure. It just feels like it. Clang, 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 clang. Keep looking up. Up and only up. We're halfway there already. And I can see the platform getting bigger. Looking to the side is a distraction. Looking down is punishable by firing squad. If I look down, I will be executed. No, worse. They'll send me very far away. No, no, no. I don't want to go far away. I don't want to look down. I don't want to meet eyes with her. You, yes? Do you have, like, a script prepared for your message? My message? Yeah. No, there's no script. Ha! So you're just gonna scream whatever pops into your head? Something like that. Clang, 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 clang. My message. Perhaps I should have brought a note. Not because it was ever meant to be verbose or anything. No, I wanted to make it short and to the point right from the start. At least it sounds like something I would want, knowing myself, knowing me. The longer I go, the higher I climb, the more confused I feel. It's pretty stupid. I know sometimes I'd walk into the room looking for something, but forget what I came for right away. It's just like that. Everything that was so obvious to me 2 steps ago is now a mystery. So I rewind and try to carefully retrace my path. But I am already 2 steps above, and while my mind was busy trying to recover missing fragments, more slipped out. Clang, 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 clang. I can't afford to get distracted, so I'll get back to my point. The point I was making. Right. I don't need a script. It would be nice to have a note in retrospect, what with me being all dumb and woozy. But even now I'm not too worried about messing up the words. They don't matter much. They are only vessels. Those are important for any message, of course, but when the emotion that overwhelms me is so strong, I'm sure that it can reach its destination no matter the form. It's strange. It seems like so much is slipping away. Slipping. But this one feeling hasn't diminished a bit. It's like every cell of my body is a buzz, and in my head, the blank spaces that won't stop forming don't remain empty for long. Because the feeling, this warm, wonderful emotion comes pouring in and fills them up to the brim. It's really, really lovely. Clang, 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 clang. Oh, we're reaching the top. Oof. I cover my face. It's so windy up here. I hope my scarf doesn't get caught on anything. I crawl up to the platform and immediately slouch against the tall antenna. The ache that's been numbing my arms and legs for a good portion of the climb has suddenly become very apparent. Ow. Hey, past me? Would it really be so hard to exercise once in a while? Ah! Finally! The girl crawls out behind me. At least she's high on energy. Man, damn, I can't read. Man, is it breezy up here or what? Ah, her eyes are glued to the view in front. What's that expression? I can't blame her, though. It's breathtaking. Whoa, are you seeing this? Yeah. This is bonkers. Bonkers? You're not reacting at all. Come on, everything is so tiny. Wow, I can see so far. It's really beautiful. I'm just a little tired. Phew. Give me a minute. Woohoo! Her voice is drowned out by the howling wind. And I noticed that, where it's supposed to say our name, it just says me, and then where it says girl, that's Tosia, but it doesn't say her name. Do you do games and reaction stuff too? Yeah, I play like normal, If you're asking if I play like other stuff that's not visual novels, I do. And I sometimes react to stuff, but only if I find it, like, interesting. I haven't watched stuff in a while, though. I need to get around to that again. Her voice is drowned out by the howling wind. She laughs. The rising snow is viciously pelting her face, but she doesn't seem to care. She's running back and forth around the platform, giggling and screaming in profanities as loud as she can. She's so happy. And that makes me happy, too. I stand up and swipe the snow off the back of my coat. The clumps detach and float into the sky. The sky. It feels so close. I reach my hand up and... yeah, no. I'm not tall enough. Of course, there's the antenna right beside me. That's the peak propping up the sky. So around 5 more meters until I'm able to make the contact. I don't think I can climb it though. There's nothing to grab onto. And frankly, I'm too tired to try. Hey, I call out to the girl. What's up? Come here. It's about time. Oh. She skitters closer, still wearing a huge grin on her face. I fix the scarf around her neck. It's cold. Cover up a little. You still worry about that? Don't pout. I don't want you to catch anything, that's all. She lets out a sigh of resignation. Are you my mom or something? I could be. You never know. No way. Why not? You look too young. Maybe I'm blessed with youthful looks. Uh-huh. Where's my dad then? Dead. I poisoned him. Scary. It's rising. Ah. And the sun rises. There's not much to react, but lots of games to play. Yep, lots of games to play. Light. White, blinding light emerges from the endless mountain ridge. The jagged line of the horizon catches fire. It's burning high and wide and red, orange and pink, in the most painful shades of the human eyes can see. The flames are caught by the howling wind and start to spread across the melting fields of snow. Closer and closer and closer until I turn my head. The figure of the girl beside me is bathed in the violent morning rays. Her hair is the same color as the blazing hills. Her face is so familiar and warm, it makes my chest hurt. Your name? What's your name? Huh? She turns. I feel as if my entire world has reached a boiling point. It is us, okay. Or maybe, I don't know. Your name. Who are you? Oh, sorry, I'm not sure. And you are? That's a good little scene. It's kind of nice, actually. You never vibed with a novel that's this peaceful. Yeah, it's kind of like a serenity to it, for sure. I like this scene, though. It's a very nice scene. I see. That's okay. Okay? Mm-hmm. It's alright if you don't remember. It's probably not important. You really think so? Yes, because I feel like I've known you for a very long time. Me too. That's wonderful. Then there's nothing to worry about, right? I guess. I guess so. It's just that, What's wrong? I feel like I had something very important to do. A message. I think I was supposed to send a message. Message? Like a transmission? Probably. Yeah. Since we're on the top of a radio tower. Yeah. That makes sense. What's the transmission? I don't know. But I can sense it. There's this feeling I need to get through no matter what. Oh? Okay. That's good. And who are you sending the message to? It's for... I look around. The endless tundra wraps around the globe. The western front looks cold and dark, but soon the fire will spread over the surface of the earth and fill the sky. The little town below is already engulfed. The metal tower is red from the heat, like a blade ready to be laid against an anvil. Little by little, everything burns up. In a few moments, the entire planet will combust. The sun keeps rising, the days breaking into the searing peaks. The girl I know is smiling at me. This girl I know. This girl. How many times have I seen her face? How many times has she seen mine? I can't say. I really can't remember. But I know her better than any other person on planet Earth. And I think she knows me better than anyone too. I know her eyes have seen me at my worst, and I can only hope they've seen me at my best. Is my best enough to outweigh my worst? I wish I knew. But she's still here with me. Even after witnessing my lowest, most embarrassing, most disgusting moments, she's still giving me such an earnest smile. The person closest to me. The person standing in the ring of fire. My best friend in the whole entire world. Is something wrong? No, not at all. I shake my head. Who is my message for? There's only one reasonable answer. I have something to tell you. What? That's right. I have a transmission for you. So get your receivers ready. Me? Yep. Alright, transmission starting. In 3, 2... okay, I'm listening. I'm on the line. This is just silly. 1. December 28th, 1986. The polar night over all districts of Vorkuta, including the towns of Vorgashor, Komsomolsky, Mulda, Oktyabrsky, Promysleny, Yeletsky, Severny, Zapolyarny, and the closed city of Vorkuta 5 has officially ended. Damn. The vibe has been abruptly ended by my mispronunciation of all those names. A complete failure to establish contact with Vorkuta 5 via landline, radio, or telegraph was registered by municipal authorities in Vorkuta during the late morning hours. At 11 Moscow Standard Time, a KGB investigative unit accompanied by a military escort confirmed arrival at the designation location. No personnel were present at any of the city's checkpoint gates. Over the subsequent hours, the deployment unit conducted a comprehensive survey of the area and was unable to identify any trace of human or animal presence. All residential and administrative buildings were found unsecured, with no evidence of forced entry, disorder, or signs indicative of panic or evacuation. Additional military detachments were deployed to secure the perimeter and conduct further inspection. A contingent of government officials and a technical commission was dispatched to retrieve confidential documentation and sensitive materials from the local research complex. All documents related to classified work on structural dynamics have since been transferred to the USSR State Archive. A continuous radio transmission originating from the town's communication tower was located and disabled. Okay, Kara, what are you posting? The intent of the transmission remains undetermined. While the broadcast could be interpreted as a malicious hijacking, the surrounding circumstances prohibit such a conclusion at this time. A public disclosure of the event has been withheld. Close relatives of missing Vorkuta 5 residents have been issued monetary compensation in the amount of 200 rubles per case. I don't know if that's allowed or not. Pine! Hail to thee, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Sorry I didn't see you there for a second. A dum-dum. Unverified civilian reports indicate that the aforementioned transmission continues to be intermittently received across various locations in the Komi Republic, despite full shutdown of city infrastructure. You're good. You are going good. You got the season pass for Sky yesterday. Oh, well, I hope you make good use of that. All right, Kara, don't be spamming. Don't be spamming stuff, all right? The signal is most clearly detected between 10:30 and 11 Moscow Standard Time. The transmission consists of a repeated phrase in Morse code, the content of which remains under review. I can't read this shit. You wrote the evolution. I feel like I gotta screenshot this. I gotta at least unless it's gonna translate it, in which case it'll be a little better. Oh, what buttons do I use to screenshot again? I kind of forgot. I think it was this one, right? There we go. Gotta do this real quick. Just in case there is no translation. Read it in British accent. Yeah, read the Morse code in British. Great. A great idea. Student A. Okay. E, then pause. Y. Come on, you're so freaking slow. Damn it, give me a sec. O. Huh? Should have just done it myself. I would have been faster, I bet. U. What? You know it's true. What? Well, is this a joke or a... Because if you really... the message, idiot. That's what it says. Oh. Huh. You serious? Yes, look. Oh. Real funny. I love you. Aww. That's cute. Maybe. That was a nice little story, even if it didn't make sense, but it did at the same time. The mystery parts of it, at least, until it just gives you the information. That was fun, though, me trying to figure out what the hell was going on. I like this story. I like it. I wonder if the person behind this has done anything else. You can dance on it, the beat. You mean the Morse code? Are you playing Soviet Union again? Well, we finished. We literally just got done. Look at the Saya waving. That's cute. Thank God. Oh, shut up. I can't enjoy a lovely little story just because it takes place somewhere you don't like. That's your meanie. You don't need to watch Soviet Union? Well, you're gonna watch it because I said so. Anyhow, you knew the word existence was in it. That's literally... Nah. Well, it's not part of the title, but, you know. No? You think you have a say in things, Yuki? You don't. You don't have a say in anything. Let me look at the gallery. This part right here just still like kind of freaked me out a little bit when I first got there. This is her looking kind of fuck-ass mad a little bit. Then this scene was kind of uncomfortable for a good second. Just that whole situation, jeez Louise. I like the style though. I like the art style is pretty damn nice. I gotta say I like that. I like that with like most visual novels I get into. It's always a lot of the time because of the art in some way, shape, or form. And I'm glad. I'm glad for it. You feel like the person who made this game once wasn't even Slavic. Does it matter? Does it matter? It's a story, Yuki. It's a story, and a lovely one at that. What now, though? What now? You know, I suck so much at conveying how I feel about things. Every time I finish a visual novel, I always wish that I could convey how I feel about it. And it just doesn't... I can't prop the words into my head. Wish I could. It was just a pleasant story. I was invested. That's the best review I can give it. I was invested and I liked it. Damn, the way you feel free. BRB, roger that. I suppose we'll just go to just chatting for now. You know, there's nothing else for us to really do for the rest of today. I don't really have any other games to latch onto. And I guess I could look into the developer a little bit. Or I guess the whole crew. Let me switch things up over on Purple Place. There we go. Done. What was their name on Steam again? I think the game is also on Itch.io. It was satisfying. It was a satisfying little tale. Let me go to Steam real quick. Go to store page. Oh, my nose. There's an art book, a digital art pack you can get for like $6. Let me see if it gives you a little bit of what's in there. Some extra art. I do think it's cool. I do like it when these games have like little things like that. It's just so nice to just take a little gander at what other, you know, concept arts and whatnot have been, or even the process. It does seem like there's little sketch versions of certain scenes, so you can see the process of things. But there doesn't seem to be another game made by the same person. Maybe on Itch.io. I'm looking at Steam right now. Not anything else on Steam other than the digital art pack. Let me see if on Itch.io, because I remember the game being there. Itch.io. For all I know, the developer has other games there. If I can find it. Okay, maybe I gotta be more specific with the with the name. There we go. View all. They do have another thing on the chill. execution, and then words next to it that I assume is also reads execution. But I don't know if it's related to the former. Oh, this seems more like a, not a game or a visual novel. It's a 93-page prequel comic to the Parties Are for Losers series inspired by Roadside Picnic and Tarkovsky's Stalker. The comic is available in official English and Russian editions. It's completely free. If you feel like donating, please consider their Ko-Fi and Patreon. What is this series they talk about? Parties Are for Losers? Or is that something that's being worked on? Which it is. If it is something that's being currently worked on, I should keep an eye on this person and their works then. I seem to have like a YouTube as well. Hello YouTube. Let me see the channel. Ah, loud. Do I like interactive games like Until Dawn? I've never played Until Dawn. I don't know. I don't, because I've watched the issue with me and the, like those kinds of games, like the Telltale types of games, right? Because that's kind of what Until Dawn is, right? It's sort of like choices matter types things. I like to watch them. I don't ever really get around to playing them, and usually it's like a memory thing. I don't have a lot of memory on my computer, like space, storage space. So like a lot of those games, I think, tend to take up like a lot of space. And so I just can't play them a lot of the time. Maybe I can find one that I can, even if it is like a random little indie one. That's typically what I stick to, by the way, when it comes to like games. Usually it's just like a random little indie games. Just because I find them to be more charming, if that makes sense. Right, this is what I was trying to look into. Okay, fairy. Oh, I feel like I've seen at least a thumb. Okay, so that's them. Interesting. They got a whole YouTube with a lot of subscribers. 123K. I've at least seen one of their videos like pop up on my recommendeds like years ago. Well, I guess it's the thing itself is a year old, but I've seen a particular. My time passes. I'm pretty sure I've seen that pop on my feed a few times. Small world, huh? Small world in weird ways. I am interested in this little comic though. Like, read that on my own time though. I'll keep that tab up there. And yeah, I'll keep both of those tabs there. Sheesh. Let's use the restroom. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I have returned. Sorry about that. Took me a bit longer than I thought. But hey, I returned. Probably won't continue stream for too long. I'll give it like another 10 minutes and whatnot. I'm not much of a yapper, as you know. It is difficult for me, at the very least, to continually just converse. No particular reason. I'm just like that. I'm just like that. Might scroll around. You like a few indie, otherwise you just watch others. I see. It feels like it's been 400 eons. Ay. You poor little things. Can't stand being without me for too long, eh? I feel like I got like a little bit of like something in my nose is. I need to undust my room a little bit. This room of mine is a tad bit not good. My table is dusty as hell too. Oh jeez. Let's see. Anything interesting been going on? I don't suppose there's much of a difference between today and yesterday. It's only been a day. So I don't think I'm gonna find any interesting little news bits. Any bit of drama. What's the weather gonna be like tomorrow? Something I gotta actually look up, because I don't want to be out there and just not know it's gonna be like cold. Cold as hell. You're here? Well, I know that. Though you need not worry. There is no obligation to pronounce that you are here. Holy moly, dude. I might need a tea or something. I don't think I'm gonna be drinking another coffee. That might not be too good for me. You were gone? I see. That's alright. If you gotta do what you gotta do, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know? And I need to not bounce my knees around. It's a bad habit of mine. I keep like bouncing my legs. Marathon Collector's Edition? What? Why would they even... The game doesn't even have good rep. Why would they be selling a Collector's Edition at damn near $200? 189.99 technically, but like, jeez. Now you get water, now you sip it like tea. That's good. Keep yourself hydrated. Do not perish. I heat up my water every time I get some water in these cold months. Just because I can't deal with drinking something cold while oh, it's so cold out there. Cold enough to make it feel cold in here. Sheesh. Once again, Pokemon is apparently making a fool of herself. So says random people on the internet. I never looked up any place to watch Freerun. I don't know where to watch it. I highly doubt I'm gonna be able to find it willy-nilly just about anywhere. Because I really don't want to pay for some random subscription service. That is not that is not something I want to do. Pokimane seems grandma kind of who sells crazy cookies and weird talk. Yeah, she's been on a bit of a down spiral. Just a little bit. Yeah. A lot of those streamers have been, honestly. Just in general. What else is out and about? You know what I haven't had in a while? Freaking fruits. I just realized it's been a while. Maybe my vitamins are lacking a bit. I do think there might be a couple of apples somewhere around if I can actually bring the will to search for them. Although I really want some grapes more than anything. Either grapes or raisins. I like raisins. Not a lot of people like raisins. I don't know why. I like raisins though. I find raisins to be pretty good. Even raisin cookies are pretty good. Oatmeal raisin. I know a lot of people hate them, but I love them. Freaking raisin cookies are good. And I guess I also have technically like canned pineapple, but usually those are used for things, not just eaten on their own. And it's not like I can eat the whole can. I mean, I guess I could try. You like honey and pineapple too? Well, honey isn't really a fruit. But honey itself is pretty nice. I try not to have honey too much, because, I don't know, I feel like it's too easy to have too much honey on things, considering how many calories per, like, tablespoon honey is. It's like, what, like 100 something? It's either 90 or 100 something calories for, like, a tablespoon of honey. I guess it might depend on the kind of honey, too. Hmm. You know what I haven't had in a while? Sherry's. Damn. I haven't had sherry's for too long. Far too long, in my opinion. Sherry, yeah, it's been 6-7 years for you. Sheesh, that is longer than for me. I've at least, like, maybe had a couple in, like, a milkshake or something. But even then, that would have been, like, a while ago. Maybe I should just get a milkshake, period. That's it. Just milkshake. Get a milkshake, and then it'll come with a gosh darn sherry. I almost forgot. Almost forgot the name of a sherry. Let's see. What's this all about? PR account. Scripts and final version will approved. Nothing interesting on this person's account. There's a couple of accounts I kind of scroll through for like my dopamine of drama. And it's just more people complaining about jokes. A lot of VTubers just don't focus themselves on entertainment. Rather than focusing on that, they'd rather focus on dividing their their audience. Which I do not understand, honestly. Do you think stealing is human nature? That's a loaded question. No, I don't think it is. I mean, usually stealing is more of like a means to an end more than anything. So it's not inherently human nature, it is a choice. That is how I would put it. A kid steals without learning from another. So, you breathe without learning it from another too, you know? Like, you can do a lot of things without learning from other people. That doesn't mean it's human nature, that's just an action. That's why we teach each other, hey, you're not supposed to do ABC. Like, you can learn to swim pretty darn easily. You can do that without ever having to, you know, actually be taught how to swim. Is that human nature? No, you just kind of know it a little bit, or you can figure it out. Your brain's pretty good at doing things. But like I said, stealing is more of like an action for a certain endpoint. You're just using that as a means to an end rather than it being inherent. Let's see. That's not interesting either. Is human nature a made thing or a situationship? Okay, buddy. Kara, you may have to rephrase that sentence because I do not understand what you are trying to ask. Kind of forgot I had a stream in the background that I kind of have to collect points from. Now I gotta look up another visual novel. I just thought about it. Let's change the topic. Sure. If you so wish. Try to stick to whatever the hell I talk about, you know? Okay, nothing interesting there. Damn, nobody's got nothing. You know, it is a Monday, I guess, so there is that. But I was expecting a little bit more something. What about a novel? Am I talking a visual novel? I usually try to keep like one around so that I can like play it once a week. But now that we finished Z.A.T.O, I gotta go looking for another one so that I can have one ready for next week. What do we have tomorrow? I kind of forgot. I need to look at my schedule. I forget my own schedule every day. Okay, tomorrow we play Morrowind, so that's gonna be fun. I gotta get back into playing That's a Gambit before I stream on Wednesday. Because I'm just gonna be floundering about if I just go in there without reminding myself of the controls. Jeez. Need some green tea. What the hell kind of little comic book is this? Okay. Let's see. Idiots are in for the week now. Blah, blah, blah. Nvidia is apparently experiencing a collapse in sales over in China. U.S. export restrictions on advanced chips combined with rapid progress. Okay, makes sense, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing really interesting from all the doom scrolling I'm trying to do here. Do you think art correlates with history as opposite of each other, as history is about finding lost art and is about finding lost self? Yes. Of course, art can be correlated with history. I mean, sometimes certain depictions of things are done in the art form, and it through drawing. So the answer is yeah, they correlate. They more than correlate. They go hand in hand sometimes. Alrighty. Well, considering there's not much else for me to do, I think this will be it for today, folks. I do have to take care of a couple of things, and so I'll see you all whenever I see you all. Remember, tomorrow we play Morrowind, and then the day after that is Death's Gambit. And, well, the YouTube posts has the schedule. If you guys are interested over there, Morrowind, you'll see. I shall bid thee farewell. I hope you all have a great rest of your mornings, afternoons, evenings, and nights, wherever and whenever you are. May the gods bless you. May the stars shine in your honor. And I shall see you all whenever I see you. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.